everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. We're going to be doing another little vlog today of what's going on. We got a little leveling out project to do for a pool, and we got a mulch job and some other little odds and ends. So we're going to be running you guys through the day, just showing you what we do. We got the skid steers going to be on site today for one of the jobs, and we have the Toro Multi-Force, of course, the one that we love to use. So we're going to be doing that. But we gotta go out and get some material, so we'll see you guys at the yard. Alright, I'm in the truck with Steve. Good morning, Steve.
Morning, everybody. We got another good day ahead of us. We got some good weather coming in. It's not 93 degrees like it was last week. I think it's in the 40s right now, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit colder.
But we got the Toro Multi-Force on hand. We got the New Holland skid steer. We are going to be getting 2 yards of yellow sand. We're going to be leveling off a small little area. This guy's putting a pop-up above ground pool, and he just wants it somewhat level, and then we're going to put an inch of sand down or so, maybe 2 inches, just to level it off. So when the pool is in and kids are in the pool, they're not stepping on bare dirt underneath. It's going to be kind of a cushion, a little bit of sand, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Then we're going to jump over to a 12 to 15 yard black mulch job. And all while that's going on, our dad will be out doing some lawns for us. Probably 15 to 18 he's going to shoot for today. I don't know. That's going to get us started for the day.
We're back. Jefferson Recycling. Steve is up there. He's ordering the yards of the sand, and we are here. Just we're gonna drive up the ramp in a minute here. If you guys have been checking out the videos, you know that they got bins of literally everything in here. So really good place. Highly recommend it if you're in the area up here in North Jersey, if you're around Jefferson, because this place is great. They do all types of stuff, sell all types of material for this type of business. We're gonna tell the guy to load the truck all the way in the back if possible, because we got some wheelbarrows and some hand tools in the front, and like we said, it's only, I think we're only getting 2 yards or something, so it's not going to be crazy. It'll be doable to split the truck half and half.
They got QP and that's stuff.
Yeah.
That's the 3/4 plane we used last week.
Are you going to tell them to load it in the back?
Yeah, we'll have them loaded right over the back doors. We got all of our tools right here in the front of the dump body, but so when we open the doors up, it's right there. We don't have to reach for it. It literally falls in the wheelbarrow. Yeah, we're neutral. If we were to get like a full, I don't know, say 6 yards of mulch, we're not going to have them load the whole thing into the back of the truck because it's just too much weight past the back axle. But just for 2 yards of sand, it's very convenient to have it at the back. What did we do here? We mulched here a couple of years ago too, right?
Yeah, we did the front. Yeah, so this is a repeat customer. Here we are at the job site. We did this River Rock two years ago, 2 or 3.
Yeah, this was 2 years ago, and it was all grass. As you can see, maybe 5 weeds popped up total. We weed fabric the whole thing, and we river rocked it. We dug out all the grass first, and he's been using this area, he says, every night in the spring, summer, and fall. So it worked out well for him.
But anyways, here's the task at hand today. This little circle area.
Here, you can see it outlined in orange.
Yeah, so he marked it out for us where he wants us to level this circle off. He's got a little mound of dirt here.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is, he doesn't own the property behind those rocks, so we're gonna leave the dirt on site. It was to save him a little bit of money. We're gonna put it in the front, and we're literally just gonna carve this out. And here, this is just gonna be skimming the grass out.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna shoot a couple heights, because they're just gonna put a pop-up swimming pool here, an above ground pool. Obviously you want it to be level so the water sits level and it's not spilling over a side or not. But we're gonna skim this dirt out. We'll shoot a couple heights. It's nothing crazy. We're gonna make sure that it's as level as it can be, and then we're gonna screed off some yellow mason sand for him to put his swimming pool on top of. That's pretty much it, right? We'll set the tripod up, and we'll get the skid steer back here with the Toro.
Pretty straightforward.
Run it right up the side.
Yeah.
All right, keep laughing at me. I know this thing needs tires.
It really does.
It really, really, really does. But like I said, when we drive down the driveway, we don't get mud flicking off of it.
Yeah.
And just for what we're doing in this spring, the jobs we have are pretty much flat where we're running material or pavers. When we're doing mulch jobs, it's just over the lawn. It's not leaving ruts. I know I need tires. For this job, tires or tracks would be very, very nice. But we're not really digging out that much, so I'm not really too worried about it. We're just trying. I'm gonna try not to go past where we actually.
Yeah, we're kind of peeling it up like a carpet almost.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just getting the root system out so nothing grows through it. So it's a solid base. I mean, if we were going full blown like permanent above ground pool, we would really put a base in, compact it, do everything like that. But it's nothing crazy.
It's just an Amazon pool pretty much.
I think that's what he said. It was an Amazon pop-up swimming pool. So we're just gonna get it level. They don't really last that many years anyway. And the customer doesn't want anything crazy here. He just wants it flat.
Let's check out what we got here. This is all the grass and dirt pile completely ripped up. We just went around it with a shovel just to get a rough edge right now.
Yeah, this is it was all machine work really.
Yeah,
not bad. And then this thing is our best friend.
Yeah, and look at this, look at how this came out. We're gonna run over it, blow it out, blow some of the dirt out and whatnot. But I guess for this guy, for saving the money for not having to dump this off-site, now he kind of gets to repurpose it back into his lawn a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, the price entailed us just dumping all this back here and dragging it with the bucket and leaving it. That's what we agreed upon, but recurring customer with this River Rock, so for the extra 15 to 20 minutes, we were able to pull it up in sheets. It's some of it'll make it, some of it won't, but like we said, we were just gonna dump it upside down and leave it.
Yeah.
Maybe half of it makes it. Maybe it's not as green as the rest of the grass, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Rather than just dumping it.
We'll go through it a little bit, and if he wants to overseed or top dress it with topsoil later on down the road, now he's got a better chance at some grass growing here.
We got the whole area excavated. Almost looks like we sodded back there from a distance. We just took all the old grass and laid it out like you were seeing there. Just grass seeded our Bobcat tracks, and we installed roughly 1.5 to 2 inches of sand based upon the elevations, and we got this whole thing flat. As soon as they build the pool, I don't know if they're going to build it out here and carry it in, or if they're going to build it on site, but as soon as it's filled with water, There might be a spot or two that's a little bit off by maybe a 1/4 inch. It's all going to level itself out by, I think, how many pounds of water are going to be inside this thing. But that's a job well done right there. Easy access off the driveway. I don't know, what else? Anything to add?
Yeah, it looks good.
This one up. I'll start walking to the truck.
All right. Yeah, it looks good. Who would have thought we built pools? I wouldn't have. No, we can do all types of leveling, all types of stuff like this where there's a base required. We do all of that type of stuff. So we do build pools. We don't do the actual pool part, but we can do the base for you.
Yeah. Where are we headed? We're going to get 12 yards of mulch in that truck.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna go knock out one of our existing clients with black mulch. So let's go to it.
All right, here we are at the mulch job here. I'm not gonna do too much talking here. We're just gonna go for it, and I think it's gonna take up this entire truck. We're gonna do what we usually do, pitchfork into the wheelbarrows. Steve's running off. We gotta go get a weed whacker real quick. But we're not gonna use the multi-force here because there's some curbs and some of these places are awkward. It's just probably easier to do some wheelbarrows. But yeah, we're gonna do the same thing we always do. Pitchfork from the truck into the wheelbarrows, run them to the beds here. We'll get this place mulched up and looking good. And there's more in the back. We did probably 10 to 11 yards. Not bad at all. Came out great. This black dyed stuff looks great. What do you think?
Ooh. I think Yard Book is amazing where it has a spot for you to put how much mulch you used last year.
Yeah.
Last year I bid this job at 10 yards and I was 2 yards short. So this year I brought 12 yards of mulch. Or I brought 14 yards of mulch, and we have 2 yards left over.
Oh, so yeah, we did 12.
I did mark in Yard Book 12. I just got the extra 2 just so we didn't have to run out, but spot on.
Yeah, and this mulch looks great. Really shapes up the house.
This was made, he already emptied the bin, he said, once. So this is freshly made in the last day or two. Really dark black mulch, so it turned out great.
All right, so 2 solid jobs so far today, and on top of that, Papa Zig got 20, I think he's on 20 or 21 for lawns cut by himself, so that's not bad at all. That's a really solid day as a collective group. I think he's finishing up the last few that we might go by and see if he needs a quick hand, but if not, we're gonna head home because we got all of our work done for the day. And there's always more stuff to do. We got to put out some advertisements tonight because mulch is in full effect. We're trying to get as many jobs booked as possible. But let's go see if he needs a quick hand, and then we'll probably wrap this video up. We'll check out at the end. All right. So what do we think? How'd the day go?
My opinion?
Yeah.
I think the day was great.
Yeah.
Dad did exactly what he was supposed to do. He took care of the lawns for us, and we did 2 side jobs, and then we were able to help him with what, 5 or 6 lawns towards the end.
Yeah.
It worked out because the job that we needed to do the mulch for needed weed whacking in the beds, a couple of spots, and then there was leaves that needed to be blown out of the beds and sucked up with the walker mower, and he was right around the corner to come cut that whole street anyway. We got 2 yards of mulch left over that I'm going to eat up somewhere at my house, probably somewhere in the backyard, and we're set up for tomorrow and the next day. We love to set everything up when we're dirty and we're tired at the end of the day versus waking up and having to make noise. And we like to start at 7 a.m. pretty much every day. So to start these trucks and move everything around at say 6 o'clock in the morning, it's not good for the wife upstairs. It's not good for the neighbors. But this thing's hooked up to the trailer number 2. We have the Toro Multi-Force in there with the mulch bucket. We have the bed edger for the walker, and then we have the other walker in there with the mower deck on. We just got to hook the edger up. We're going to be doing 15 yards of brown dyed mulch at one of our clients' house, and then the next job is about 9 or 10 yards of black mulch. And then we will come back into town, see where Dad's at with the mowing route. I think he has 15 or 16 left, and another spring cleanup. So we'll probably catch him at the end of the spring cleanup. But all said and done, tomorrow, at the end of the day, Wednesday, with all of this done so far this week, we're moving pretty good. That'll wrap this one up, right?
Yeah.
Anyone have any questions? Or we don't like to talk much when we're working because we're so busy. It's just work, work, work. But we would love to do another live coming up. If anyone has a specific question, throw it down in the comments below. Hopefully we can answer it. Or we do have more time to talk on the weekends when we would do a live. But if you're looking for work and just show how it's go, put your head down and get the work done and make the money, we can teach you when we have the time, or in the comments or on a live chat or whatever, live streams. Throw down some comments. Let us know what you think.